What's going on, guys? You're back on my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some of my art. Now, I'm going to reveal this right now. I'm actually a pretty good artist. I've been drawing for as long as I remember, and it's time I show you some of my artwork. Now, I'm going to show you my recent artwork first. This is my Wolfpack drawing that I've been working hard on since the end of September. I got a close-up drawing of one of the wolves. It's the one in the front of the picture. I named him Francois. This is supposed to take place in my imagination on October 14th, 1994 in Bourg Saint-Maurice, France. Now, I used to be really interested in cars as a kid, and my interest lasted like about 2 years, from 2014 to 2016. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my wolf drawing that I showed you in the singular ends with F and plural ends with VES. Here it is right here. I'm trying to make my wolf drawings look more realistic. Truth be told, I actually love wolves. Anyway, on to some other stuff. Now I'm going to be showing you some of my car drawings. This one I drew for my father's birthday almost 4 years ago in November 2010. Not 2010, what am I saying? 2014. This is probably one of my first pics of a wolf. This is probably my first car drawing and I think I drew this in 2014. This is a house. This is a house in the National Register of Historic Places in Fremont, Indiana. I probably drew this about 3 years ago. Whoops, I accidentally dropped something. Now, my sister used to own a 2002 Ford Taurus until it got totaled in a car accident. I like that car. I used to call it Tortoise. I actually saw this car in real life. I found a picture of it online and then I drew it. I drew this in 5th grade. This is a Native American named Hiawatha. He actually lived in real life in like I think the 1500s from my research. I actually love history though. Yeah. I love car. I had a really big interest in cars for 2 years, but I had a really big interest with history since almost as long as I remember. This is probably my last car drawing that I drew, and I drew it in 2016, around the time of the end of my interest. And now here are some pictures of like locations and stuff like that. I drew this in 2016. It's of me and my mother in Germany. Some of these drawings I drew myself into. This is in Nome, Alaska. This is in a little town in England. This is me walking my dog in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. My dog, his name was Boom Boom. He was the best dog ever. It's really sad because he died earlier this month. It's really sad. I don't want to talk about that. This is probably my first drawing of Honesdale, Pennsylvania, of like many drawings I did of Honesdale. And this was drew, I think, in 2014. And I think this is the first of my adventures in Columbia County, Pennsylvania. This was Mifflin Crossroads. And this one is Millville. And this one is Bloomsburg. It doesn't say, but I know where it takes place, but this takes place in Lafayette, New York. This is me and a very old house in Maine. This is me in a small town in eastern France. I'm a pretty good artist, I gotta say. Like if you agree. This is me on the coast of Lake Superior in Grand Marais, Minnesota. This is me next to a very old house in Townsend, Delaware, and this is my brother next to a church in the same town. This is another picture of Nome, Alaska. Now, I used to go on like real estate websites all the time and like draw some pictures of the houses because I really love drawing houses. This is a very old house in Connecticut built in 1710. This is a house in Dunsmuir, California. This is another house I found on a real estate website in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. One of many drawings I have of Honesdale, Pennsylvania. This is a house that I just made up. And this is a house in Oakland, Maryland. Alright, now this is my homework art notebook for when I took art last year in 7th grade. Currently, I'm in 8th grade, by the way. These are some of the things I like I used to be really interested in pronunciation. My first video was about pronunciation. Camping, I love camping. USA, I have a lot of pride in my country. This is me boiling eggs, and I love drawing. Oh, and jumping in the pool. That's another good one. This is a futuristic city. Flying cars and a roller coaster and a building, hotel or whatever. Random building, all that. Halloween night. Something I pictured to be paradise. Foresty hills and a nice little lake. Another thing of mountains and a path and a cave and a very old tree. This was probably the best one that I drew, and this is of Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader during their lightsaber duel in Return of the Jedi. And as you may know, I really like Star Wars. You may know this because if you watched my Star Wars ranking video. That's all the drawings I'm going to show you for today. When my wolf drawing is finished, I will make a video on showing you that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.